ज्ञेयं यत्तत् प्रवक्ष्यामि यज्ञात्वामृतमश्नुते अनादिमत्परं ब्रह्म न सत्तन्नासदुच्यते.
The 20 values of life, through study, living it, you purify your mind and intellect and make it calm, serene, quiet, alert, vigilant. And such a mind is the vehicle for to rocket on to the higher reality. Now I shall explain to you that jnayam, the thing to be known, with such a jnanam, such an instrument purified for that purpose. Just as a plane cannot take off until the ground engineer signs the machine that it is fit for the next 6 hours, he has to check up everything and then sign the paper. The pilot cannot take off until the machine is fast, certified that it is fit for the next 4 or 5 hours. In the same way, when the vehicle is fitted up properly, you can take up the journey. Now when you are taking up the journey, you must know the destination. Jnayam, the thing to be reached. That jnaya vastu, tada, whatever is that neja vastu, that destination, pravakshami, I shall now discuss with you. Yajñatva amritamasnude, when you once reach there. Mritam, death, realm of change. Death means change. You escape the Einsteinian world and the consequent sorrows, sufferings of change into amrita, deathless, changeless. You are no more in the realm of time. You reach that timeless and therefore permanent, therefore eternal, therefore immutable, ever the same, whatever is scripture in the world, irrespective of caste and creed, is declaring by every master as the principle or the state of Godhood. You reach that state. Amritamashnu. Now Arjuna is confused. I had 20, 25, 24 years of university education. I'm not an illiterate. There also I gathered knowledge. When I gathered knowledge in the universities, no university professor ever interfered with my private life. Here these bearded guys are all interfering with my personal life. It's I to decide whether I should live in sensuality or not. Why are you interested in my morality? How I live is my freedom. I am living in a country where the Constitution has given me all the freedom to blast myself. Who are you to stop me? Why do you interfere in my private life? You know a knowledge. I have come for your knowledge. You just pass on the knowledge. Why are you interfering in me, in my life? Then you will not have any identification with the things, and no attachment to the wife and children, no attachment to the beings. Why are you interfering with me? That is my business. You just explain to me. Arjuna has got a difficult. Krishna confesses, what am I to do, my dear Buddhu? My dear fool, what can I do? You came to study a particular theme. That theme is subjective. It has nothing to do with objective. The methodology followed in objective sciences and study, that is not the methodology that we can follow in understanding the subjective reality. So the uniqueness of the subject matter that you are discussing or we are trying to study requires these adjustments. Just as an astrologer or astronomer cannot function in a chemistry laboratory. We have got a chemistry laboratory, you can start your research there. What? Astronomer. He needs a different set of things, isn't it? See? English literature, you want to write a thesis, go to the mathematics department. His mathematics department, how am I to write a thesis on English poetry, 17th century poetry? I must have a library. If this is understood. The objective sciences are only information gathering and you can give it to them. But here, each individual is allowed to think and discover and go reach them. Eh? So then the teacher points out the uniqueness of the subject matter, the theme that we are studying. Anadimat Param Brahma. What we are trying to understand is that absolute reality, Parabrahma. And that is Anadimat, beginningless. It doesn't fall within the realm of time. To study things conditioned by time is one methodology, and the same methodology cannot be followed in order to understand the timeless. Nasattanna saducchade. We cannot define him as either sat existence or asat non-existence, with form or without form, because these are all categories of the intellect. Within the realm of time, we can say something is with form and without form. Both these intellectual concepts are illumined by that light of consciousness. Therefore, the light of consciousness cannot be conditioned by or described as with any of the categories of physical, mental, intellectual experiences. It transcends everything. Therefore, the difficulty. So you have to purify your mind. So hereafter, when the teacher is talking of this great reality, if there is one or two among you who say that Swamiji is all confusing, you don't blame Krishna, don't blame the poor Swami. Understand that your equipment is not fit for this great travel. Yet. So then, like NASA does, take the rocket back again and engage all your engineers to discover what is wrong with it and correct it and bring it back again and fire. It shall go. Other rockets have gone. Your mind also shall pierce through space and time and go beyond to realize this great truth, as the great masters of past and the present have done it. Why shouldn't you do it? It's not adjusted. So make readjustments. If your electronic equipment is not giving you, the television is not giving you, phone up and the man will come and do it. Here nobody else can take their screwdriver and do it. You yourself will have to do it yourself, because it is again subject. Hence the 20 values were so elaborately described, so that you have to learn to live them uncompromisingly, so that the mind is now fit for a higher experience. Now the teacher starts giving you not a description of what that is, because words cannot describe. And when you want to communicate to you, I have to define that in terms of what you know. And what you know is sense organs, mind and intellect and their world. So in terms of what you know, the teacher is pointing out a direction in which to hold your attention. Other than these. And that is called contemplation. Here are 5 contemplative stances. expressed in the language of contemplation, addressing students who have become contemplative, meaning who have purified the mind, who have got the jnanam, jnanam, and they are ready to understand the jnayam, the thing to be known. All of you are set? Ready for this travel? This great pilgrimage? This great adventure into your own depths to discover what is you in the core of it all, in the fumes of confusion and stupidity, to get introduced to yourself. Hi, I never knew that I am myself. After half a bottle of whiskey, to shake you and pour some bucket of water on your head and say, hurry, get up, let us go home. Isn't it? Then after sleeping it off 8 hours or 10 hours, you slowly realize that there is a world which you don't like at all. And slowly become more and more sane. You come out of the cloud similarly. You are now living all these years through a cloud, in the midst of your own confusion. You are trying to remove it and learn to reach out to yourself and realize who you are.
सर्वतः पाणिपादं तत् सर्वतोक्षे शिरोमुखं सर्वतः श्रुतिमल्लोके सर्वमावृत्य तिष्ठति.
All that you know is only the world of activities. In terms of your knowledge, that great state is being pointed out. Now, who is this Lord whom I am seeking? The teacher answers, Sarvata Panipada. His are all hands and legs. Wherever you look, all hands and legs are His. What a God these Hindus have got. See? Everywhere, is it not? Your hand, my hand, his hand, her hand, the hands of all the animals and birds, all hands are His because He is the dynamic center that enlivens all pairs of hands and legs, isn't it? The dead hands can no function, the dead legs cannot move. So if the leg and the hands are moving, whether you are doing mischief or not, doesn't matter. What you are doing with your hands and legs is not a question. That will be depending upon the vasanas that you have got. If you have got pickpocket vasana, that will be what you are doing with your hand. If you have got divine vasana, you will be worshipping the Lord. Hi. If you are a chemist and a physicist, you will be working there. What you do with the hand will depend upon your vasana. But the hands have got the ability to function. Is it not because of something is there in the hand? An Australian came to Ramana Maharshi, a man of few words, always direct to him. And he waited there and he said, Sir, I have heard a lot about you and I have come all the way from Australia, 2 weeks holiday. And before I go from India, I want to catch God and go. He thought that God is one of those rare animals somewhere or rare plant. So I'll get it and put it in the bucket and go there and continue my work. That is his idea. He said, yes, I can show you God, but I don't know whether you will be able to see Him. Said the old man. He said, sir, that you don't worry. You show me, I will see. And he started looking all around the room. It's a dark room also. So maybe God has been tied down to the cot or to the window like a dog. Maybe now God is sleeping. His idea is that it is somewhere among the OET. So the old man slowly kept the fan down because he has always got a fan. Not the electric fan, but a hand fan. He kept it down and said, "See, that is God." The Australian was sure that the old man is pulling my leg. Anyway, he tried himself. Because when I'm looking this side, God must have gone that side. He said, "Sir, that is not sufficient." I told you. I have shown you God, but you have not got the eyes to see it. Go and create the eyes to see. But sir, how can this be God? You are an educated man. What is this finger made up of? Calcium, carbon, phosphorus and water. Very good. How does the calcium, carbon, phosphorus is moving? What makes it move? So don't look at the finger, but see that mighty power that makes it move. That power is that moves the whole universe. You have realized to go to Australia and survive there. See? You can show him, but you have not the eyes to see because the whole mind is hooked on to the OET. So when you say like that, you start seeing that. Yes, my wife also says like that. And I run there. This old man also is showing that. I never knew that this what she says is God. It is not because association. Sarvada Panipad. His hands and legs are everywhere. All hands and legs are his. Sarvadokshishiro mukham. All eyes are his. All mouths are his. All heads are his. If he is not with you, will you see anything? And when you don't see, are the eyes eyes? Eyes are the instruments that see. Similarly, all mouths. It is absurd to say that. The French language is, German language, language trouble. English language. And American says, then what is it? British English we don't want. We want American English. Okay. What is okay? Anything you like. See? This language trouble is not there because every mouth is speaking only because he is there. The bird chirping, the lion roaring, the cat mewing. See? The birds chirping. All these are because they are alive. If they are not alive, how will they communicate in sound? What they want to communicate. So to communicate ideas in sound is called language. Language is expressed by the mouth. All mouths are his. All languages are his. It is immaterial in what language you are talking. Sarvadokshishiromukam. Sarvada Shudiman Loke. In this world, every pair of ears is hearing because he is presiding over your ears. Not the outer ear and the inner ear. I am a ear, nose, throat specialist. What can the specialist do? My dead father, make his ears all right so that I may tell him, ask him, where have you kept the will? What can the doctor do? Think, what is it that which enlivens all ears? Sarvarashrudiman loge, sarvamavritya tishtati. And this great grand reality which presides over the eyes, ears, nose, mouth, etc., he envelops and pervades everywhere. He is everywhere. It is a medium in which all the names and forms are dancing about. Just as the ocean pervades all the waves, every wave is nothing but the oceanic waters in different heights and dimensions. The whole universe is He only. 11th chapter, you have already heard. Thus, He, the substratum, the material cause, is being indicated by the world of things and beings in terms of the outer. Sarvada shrudiman loge, sarvamavartya tishtati. Miss Electricity visited me one night. A vivacious young girl came to my ashram, which is in the midst of a colony of people. And when an ashram is there in a colony, the neighbors, my neighbors, never sleep. They are always watching the ashram to find out what the Swami is doing. One night at 9 o'clock when I was going to bed, somebody knocked. I said, hey. So I put on the lights again and opened the door. A vivacious young girl of sweet 18, 20, and so full of energy and vitality that she can't even stand properly. And over her shoulders I looked, I find that every window has got 2-3 people standing there in the neighborhood. Why? Watching. What is that happening? A young girl has gone to somebody. So then I, excuse me, I don't think we have met before. That is right, but I am very well known. And she dashed into the house. Now what can I do? A young girl, night 9:30. I said, tonight I can't sleep because she has to sleep somewhere here. And I had to sit outside. She walked in. I kept the door fully open. Put all the lights in my drawing room. Pulled a chair very near the door so that those who are viewers may see it properly. And she sat down. I also pulled a chair, sat down with sufficient distance. And I asked Amma, I don't know who you are. You are? I am Miss Electricity. I didn't know that. Excuse me, Amma, I am such a stupid Swami. I don't understand the mere name. You are? He smiled. Swami, all the lit up bulbs around the world are mine. All fans that are whirling round are mine. All heaters have heat because of me. I am the one that pervades all electrical equipment. And I am all pervade. I said, Amma, you are too big to be in my house. You go. I mean, what else can I say? Just as the electricity, you will understand. That's why I said that example. Like electricity, there is something in every one of you which enlivens you. Thereby don't come to the conclusion that, oh, Swamiji, what you are talking, God is electricity. I didn't say that. I had to take that example because your look of face, all your faces look so confused, so to console you. Just as electricity is an electrical equipment, there must be some vitalizing energy or vitality which enlivens all your eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, and the mind and the intellect so that they can function. They are made up of matter, inert and insentient, but they are not inert in you. You are dynamic and you are conscious. What lends you the dynamism? So, how am I to describe electricity? In terms of its manifestation, I like to say that every lighted bulb around the world is nothing but electricity. Every heater is an expression of electricity. Where electricity is not, there will be no heat in the heater. Wherever there is a heater, there is heat, it is electricity. Thus all hands and legs are His. All eyes, ears and nose and head, mouth are all His. He pervades everything, enlivening everything. He embraces all and all of us. The entire living world is existing and bubbling only in Him. Sarvamavritya tishtati. Oh, that is the meaning. How? Understood. Have you?
सर्वेन्द्रिय गुणाभासम सर्वेन्द्रिय विवर्जितम असक्तम सर्वभृच्चैव निर्गुणम गुणभोक्तृ च.
Even though, as I explained, that I am the one vitality behind all your instruments of sense organs, mind and intellect, even though I said so, my dear boys, don't misunderstand me. That lady also tried to explain to me. I am in all the bulbs, lit up bulbs, but in me there are no bulbs. Isn't it? How many bulbs are there in electricity? None of the electrical equipments are in electricity. But electricity enlivens all electrical equipments. Any doubts? Then dig a grave and just enter yourself in it. You don't deserve living. Electricity tells me that I am the light in all the bulbs, but there are no bulbs in me. Same thing Bhagavan says. All these are, no doubt, in me, I enliven them, but they are not in me. 9th chapter. They are, I am not. So in me, at that state of consciousness, these are not there. I was a leper in my dream. But the moment I wake up, I have no leprosy. Thus, in this plane of consciousness, as a limited entity, you are seeing this all very real, but wake up! In me, sarvendriya guna abhas, an apparent illusion of these sense organs are in me. Apparent illusion means, yonder in that table are 3 bottles of Ganges water. Could I not say that blue water, green water, red water, the red, the green and blue are the color of the bottle. And through the color, when I look at the water, which is colorless, it appears that it is blue water, green water, red water. This great grand reality life, when you and I look at each other, you say that Swami is dynamic. Oh, why? You are looking at life in me through my physical, mental and intellectual equipment. They are all functioning because of him, admitted. But in him, there are none of these physical, mental, intellectual equipment. So all these functioning are only an abhasa matra, abhasa, an illusion. Just as I see the red water, I actually see it, and I declare. And you'll cry out, what a fool you are, Swami. What do you mean? That is not red water, it is pure water. Now, take the bottle and pour it in your bucket. Whether it is red water or green water or blue water, the water coming out of it is colorless. Water is not conditioned by the container. The contents is not contained and not contaminated by the container. The container has got shape. Water has no shape. The container, that tall water brings, tall water, the bottle is tall. That fat water brings, that water is not fat, but the bottle is fat. The red water, the green water is the color of the bottle. Hey, the water has the shape and color of the container, but the water is independent of the container. The container has nothing to do with the contents. It is Atman, the self that is functioning in you. Has neither the body or the mind or the intellect. These are the equipments that he enlivens. See, these are called the wise statement, the white heat of inspiration. A great master says a few words. It's all significant. In your Bible it is said, the Lord is in your heart. He enlivens everything. This is all that he said. He did not go into the details because the fishermen of Galilee doesn't need any explanation. But you and I need. Hey? He explains that these are the equipments. This is the vitality, the energy that energizes or vitalizes, enlivens. These equipments are not in me. It's only guna bhas. It appears to have all the properties. Sarvendriya vivarjitam. I have no indriya sense organs.